Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day get ready with me type makeup. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm starting with my Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. This is my first ever voiceover, so I'm hoping that it goes fairly well. So yeah. So I'm just putting that all over my face and letting my face get really weird. And next I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And yeah, making weird faces, because that's what we do here. Awkward silence. Are you guys ready to hear 24 minutes of me talking? It's gonna be great, right? I don't know. I'm breaking out really bad, so you can see it. I don't know what it is, but just using those extra few steps to make sure that my skin is nice and protected. Do you like these natural brows? They're not completely natural. I do have a bit of powder, brow powder in them. And then I'm taking the EOS lip balm and just slopping it on my lips. And then the e.l.f. Corrective Concealer Palette. And I'm using the yellowish one for under the eye, and then the greenish one for the red blemishes all over my face. And I'm using my ring finger to apply that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, about the brows. My brows, those aren't almost natural. There is a bit of brow powder in them, but that's it. Like, other than that, they're natural because I dyed them and then I tinted them, and yeah. So, and then they've grown in a bit darker from, I guess, from when I shaved them off, because I sported that for a while. So yeah, I like them now, and what I did in this video, I did a very natural brow look, which I'm still having mixed feelings about, but I don't know. This is just going to be really light, not light, but light colors, natural looking, not natural, oh my gosh, what am I even saying? A light, flirty, romantic, not romantic, really, but Valentine's Day look. And I know it's going to be up past Valentine's Day because when I'm doing the voiceover right now, it's 12:55. But if you're going on a date today instead of whenever, you can use it for then. If it's up between then. I'm going to sleep after this. I'll edit it tomorrow. So I'm just doing that concealer and stuff. And I was gonna do a hair tutorial, but I ended up getting my mom to do hair little hair, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, it's too late. Little hair rollers, but then they never worked. So the bun that I did now, I did the hair colors after, or my mom did, and then I just put it back up in a bun for the rest of the day. And I went to the mall and such, so I just went to the mall. That's it. I did this originally just so I could film a tutorial for you guys, because I have been MIA for a long time. So now I'm using the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer and Brightener, and I'm just putting that all over my eyes, under eye concealers, because it works very well for that, but not so much for covering blemishes or anything. So yeah, I actually went back through this later on, but I don't know, I think I cut it out, but yeah. So next I'm using the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer, and I think this is in the lightest shade, and the e.l.f. foundation brush, and I'm just going to put that all over my blemishes and anywhere that I put the green concealer, and then any other blemishes that I didn't get with the green concealer. So if you have this and I don't know what I'm saying right now either, I would not recommend putting this under your eyes just because it makes it crease like crazy and might set into your wrinkles. And when I smile, I get really big wrinkles, and then when I make certain faces, I do. So anything that I do, it always, like with anything, all of my makeup always sets into my wrinkles. So yeah, which is not great, but whatever. In a minute, my nose is going to look crazy because I don't conceal my nose with anything, because most of the time it's clear, and if I have a blemish, I'll just put a little concealer on it. So yeah, but it looks crazy because there's concealer almost everywhere else, and then there's nothing on my nose, and it looks so red. That's the only thing with my nose, it's just really red. So I just have to use BB cream and then a foundation, but if I'm just running low on time, I'll just put a foundation on. So my iPod fell and it falls a lot. So next I'm using the MAC, I think it's the Pro Longwear Concealer, and I think it's in either NW15 or NW20, and I'm using that to cover up two blemishes that were very not going away, and then I just looked for anywhere else to put it because I didn't want to waste it because it's expensive. So next I'm using the Garnier BB cream in light to medium and the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation in the lightest shade that they have, and I'm putting those on a mirror and then using the e.l.f. stipple brush to stipple it on and then blend it in. So I don't know, wait, did the part where I pointed out my nose already pass? Maybe I even cut that out, I don't know. I make really weird faces when I do it. More awkward silence. It looks like I'm doing it so fast. I'm watching the video right now and talking over it because that's what cool people do. Yeah, the part where my nose is already passed. So right before I put the BB cream and foundation on, go back to that and then just look because it looks weird. Next, I'm taking a random, I think it was in a travel set brush that I got for Christmas one year, and it's like a domed brush, and then the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and I'm going to set my under eye concealer and under eye foundation, anything under my eyes, because I feel like this stuff sets in the least, and I definitely have to tap it off, otherwise it's a mess. But in all of my other powders, this one sets in my wrinkles the least, so. I don't even think I zoomed this part up. Next, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix pressed powder with a Claire's powder brush, and which is super soft. And I'm just patting that all over my face to get extra coverage, but this stuff is not cakey, so it's actually the first MAC product that I've tried, and it's really great, so I'm definitely going to buy it again. I've almost hit pan on it, and I've only had it for a couple weeks, so that I'm not too pumped about, but because it's really expensive, but it's okay. So next, I don't know what I did. Next, I'm using the CoverGirl pressed powder, setting powder, and I'm just sweeping that all over, and stippling it kind of, and setting everything, because if I don't, then with just a pressed foundation powder, it won't set. I have to actually set it with a setting powder, or And next I'm using the e.l.f. contour and bronzer, blush and bronzer duo in St. Lucia. I don't know, it's just really pretty, a really pretty duo. So next I'm using the e.l.f. bronzer brush and a blush brush that is broken, and I've tried to fix, but just it won't fix, so yeah. It looks crazy dark, and it looks like I just have 2 lines, but it does not look like that in real life. This camera just catches on the darkness in my face, so especially when I get to contouring my temples, you'll see I have just this right there, like a dark spot. It does not look like that, really. I looked in it in the iPod and I was just like, whoa. In the mirror, it doesn't look like that. I'm so confused in this. I'm just like, wait, the iPod is showing me, the phone is showing me something different. So next I am using, I hate saying next so much. Oh yeah, next I'm doing the blush. And I go overboard on my blushing and contouring just because it's really great, and I like shaping my face into something that it's not, because I like manipulating makeup to make it fit me better. I don't know. Contouring is my favorite, I think. It's great. I'm so confused. You can tell I'm like, wait, the iPod is showing me that it's super dark, but it's not. Weird smiles. I smiled a lot. I cut most of the smiles out. I'm taking that dome brush again with an Ulta cheek color and Afternoon Delight, and it's a lot lighter than I thought that was on the package, but on the internet, but I like it. I use it as a highlight instead of a cheek color. Then I'm using the e.l.f., I think it's the concealer and highlighter, and I'm just highlighting with the little highlighter on the very top of my cheekbones. And I don't apply this directly to my face. I get some on my finger and then do it, because if I apply it directly to my face, it looks weird. So I'm using the e.l.f. eyelid primer and the Smashbox lid primer, and I'm just going to, this primer is good, but ever since I've tried the Smashbox one, I've fallen in love with that one. This one is good if you don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, I guess, or if you don't have extremely hooded eyes like I do. But yeah, the Smashbox one, normally if I do my eye makeup before, I'll put it under my eyes also, because it gives coverage, and it's an orangey tint, and it covers up all the veins in your eye, and when I put it under my eye, it helps cover up the under eye circles. So just a tip, I don't know. Next I'm doing my eyebrows, and this is where I'm telling you that I have a new eyebrow thing, because they're a lot naturaler, is that a word? More natural. And so I'm using the NYC brow pencil, and I'd lost the cap for this, so I have to keep it like away from everything else, because like I don't want it to get weird. I don't know. I don't even think it will get weird. I don't know. So I'm just going back with my angled pencil for my brows, lifting one eyebrow up to see if it looks good. And I'm just darkening them to fit my hair. Even though it's not my natural hair, I still want it to fit the black. They weren't really even, but my voice is getting tired. They weren't really even, but I think that they were okay, just because it's the first time that I've tried that kind of natural look. So next I'm using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and it does not turn summer, but I need to get a sharpener for it because it's like out, and I'm just putting that on the inner corners, and such. Not and such, just my inner corners, guys. So, I'm hoping this works. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be kind of upset. I mean the voiceover, not the actual thing. Next, I'm using the Smashbox. I think it's the Limitless eye pencil, and that doesn't sound right. And I cut that part out because I was like, nah, and I didn't want to film me putting eyeliner on. I just tightlined with it. Now I'm using an Ulta palette. I'm not sure what it is, and then I'm using that white color. I'm falling way behind. I'm just putting that everywhere, and then I'm going to go in with another one and put it just on my lids up to the crease, and you guys will see that in a minute. Right here. You guys can't really see because of my mirror. I wish I would have fast forwarded this more, like zoomed it up, sped it up more. It's really boring. How do you guys sit through these videos? Next, I'm taking the darker pink color and putting it on the outer half of my eye, and bringing it slightly up above the crease so it shows some. And I'm doing that on both eyes, obviously. And yeah, my videos are so boring. I'm never doing a voiceover again. Oh, okay. So, I'm using this to put the color underneath my eye. Someone asked me about the Target thing that you see in the background of my videos and why I haven't hanged it up. Basically, when you go there and you get photos printed, you can type in your name, and I always put Summer Barishell just because that's cool. So, I hung it up because it's like official document because me and Jay Barishell are married now. We're not really, I wish. Next, I'm taking the darkest color that I'm going to be using today and putting it on the very outer V. It's like a C though, and not the V. And I'm just putting it out there. And I'm not going to blend until the very end, and then I'll put more on and then blend it again, so. I lied. I'm blending now. What's on TV? Oh, it's the test. Is that what it is? Yeah, the test. Because I filmed this way earlier. I filmed it like more than 12 hours ago. It's 1:11 in the morning, guys. Ugh. So, yeah. Next, I'm using an orange color and just putting it in very select places. Because the look for today is not supposed to be an orangey look, it's supposed to be a pinky look, and I think the orange just would look good on the middle lower part, is that what it's called? Of my eye? I don't know, it's like the middle section of the lower part of my eye. And before blending, and then curling my lashes before blending, I don't know. Maybe I cut the blending part out. I actually think I did. I think I already blended, guys, so don't get mad. So I'm curling my lashes, and I don't like curling my lashes. I wish my lashes were already curly and thick, because curling my lashes always hurts, because I cannot do it. Next, I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm just going to do a very thin line with a very small wing, which I wish I hadn't have done, but I did it. Anyways, so, but it's a very thin line, and it was uneven for most of this video, but then I went back and I made sure it was even because it was bothering me, or as even as I could get it, so. more awkward silence, and more summer smiling. I don't know why I smile so much in this. I think I just like seeing my face come together. Because I looked horrendous at the beginning of this. And then now I'm looking, yeah. By the end I'll be looking okay, yeah. But I like seeing it just come together. And that's why I watch a lot of makeup tutorials. Like, I don't care how you do it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, and then I'm taking the NYX eyeliner, and I don't know. I think this is an 8-0. I don't know. It's just a white eyeliner pencil. What was I saying? And then I'm just putting that on my waterline to make my eyes look super huge. Oh yeah, I don't watch tutorials so I can know how to do it. I just watch it because I like seeing people before and after, which is why I like seeing tutorials with the full face. And now I'm using the Maybelline, is it Maybelline? I don't know. I think it's Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. Is that what it is? I think. I'm not sure. I like this mascara, but I don't know. I haven't found that one mascara. I feel like all of the people in the beauty community on YouTube have their one favorite mascara, and I just have not found that yet. Like, this one's okay, but I know better ones and I know worse ones, and I just want that one mascara that I can just go to and it will just make me look hot. I want to walk down the aisle and people be like, dang, she hot. Now I'm making weird faces, and I zoomed that up really quick. And I pumped my mascara, and I know you're not supposed to do that. And I told you guys one time in a tutorial that you weren't supposed to do that, and then, seriously, like 10 seconds later, I did it. I'm the biggest hypocrite. I think sometimes I know something, and I want to tell you guys to prevent you guys from doing it. But then I do it anyways. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad habits that I'm trying to break and trying to make you guys not get. Because that's what people are for. Because we're friends. Now I'm just combing through my lashes because a few of them were being little buttholes inside and stay together. And I'm adding more mascara because mascara opens your eyes, makes your eyes pop, and people go like, dang, she's hot. Then I'm trying on, making faces for lipsticks. And I'm using a Wet n Wild one, and I think a MAC one. I'm not sure, though. I make the weirdest faces. So I'm just putting that all over my lips because my lips are nice and moisturized. I do not like the other word. I was going to say it, but then I just told myself not to. From the EOS lip balm. And if you guys want a review on that, I can totally do it because the EOS lip balm is nothing to rave about, and everyone always raves about them. But they're nothing special, and they're expensive as hell. So next, I'm using a lip gloss. I'm not sure what it is actually. I have no idea. I couldn't quite catch it. And then I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. And here is the finished look. It's very nice and stuff. It's really light and natural and flirty and maybe pretty. I don't know. I think the white in the inner corner really makes my eyes pop. And so yeah, I love you guys. Bye. And then I